Okay, this is just a quick walk around video of my 95 Buick Roadmaster I've got for sale. It's a great car. I've had it for a while. A little history on this car. I bought it from some people, an older couple that had somehow in a senior moment taken it off the road into a ditch. And I had to replace this fender, the plastic on the front bumper, and all of this lighting on this side. So this is all been replaced, and I haven't quite got this fender to match up exactly right yet because it's not bolted on. I kind of ran out of time to get it all completely finished, but that is a brand new, and I got really lucky at the salvage yard. I found a fender that even had the right paint stripe that matched, so I got super lucky on that. I do have the chrome strip that goes on the door. Bought that on eBay because that was completely missing. So I've got that. That'll come with the car. But as you can see, it's not in bad shape body-wise. It will even actually polish up pretty decent if you wash it, which I haven't done in a while. Let's see the trunk, shall we? Yeah, pretty big trunk. Oh, and it's got a power button up front to pop the trunk by power. That little pull solenoid mounts right here. I took that off because it was jamming up every once in a while, and you end up looking like a maniac in a Walmart parking lot slamming the trunk in the rain. So I took it off of there. You'll need to get one of those if you really want the power trunk lock or trunk pop to work properly. But yeah, that's not a huge deal. But as you can see, there's nothing caved in. You've got a little bit of a dent right there. The upholstery is actually not in bad shape either. Carpets are pretty good. I threw down some mats. I've got to clean it out and vacuum it, obviously. But the upholstery is really not in bad shape. It's got this super comfy little thing right there. Keep the kids from fighting. Works great. Now, another thing is there's a little bezel for this headlight switch that is broken. So the reason this panel is off, and I have the panel, it's right here under the seat. I saved it because when you turn the lights on, you kind of have to hang on to that to push it shut again to turn them off. But that's just a little bezel. You've got to take this out, find the bezel that screws into that. I just haven't had the chance to get it. But door panels, I mean, nearly 30-year-old GM plastic. What are you going to do? You know, it starts to come apart on you. You've got a little rip here in the upholstery. It's got a nice big center console. You drive this thing, it feels like you're in a recliner. It's crazy. It's got all the bells and whistles and the gauges, electronic climate control. I changed out a sensor that fits in the box to tell it how cold the car is, otherwise the fan won't come on. But let's just fire it up, shall we? This will tell your outside temperature and all of that. The stereo works pretty good. I've got a low coolant level light that comes on, even though the coolant level is not low. I'm sure that's a sensor in that little coolant tank. Haven't replaced that either. Wash fluid level is low, and that does work though. But let's take a look under the hood, shall we? And this is the LT1 V8 with a towing package. So it is actually spec'd pretty similarly to the Impala SS, and this thing will smoke tires for days. I mean, it's if you're hard on the throttle, it's hard to keep traction. I'm just saying. We've got a brand new alternator, also renamed, brand new battery. Doesn't really use any fluids at all. It's been pretty good that way. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about it under the hood. It just simply runs and drives, you know? overdrive automatic transmission, so it gets pretty decent mileage. I don't see any evidence that anyone ever smoked in the thing. The ashtray's clean as can be. Let's see, what else can we say? Oh, we do have, here's a bad one. We have a little bit of rust starting on the top of the car, and I see a couple of little pinholes happening up here. So that's something you'll want to take care of pretty quickly, or at least park it indoors. But really, that is it. So if you're interested, respond to the ad. I've also got the 3 of the 4 original chrome hubcaps that go with this thing that will also be in the trunk when you come get it. All right, thanks.